Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. So today we're having a Tim Holtz kind of day. I felt like playing with some Tim Holtz papers and the Tim Holtz cards and different stuff that I have. So I thought we could just have a play with it and see where we go. I even pulled out my paper cutter and I am going to cut. I'm using some pages that I didn't particularly care for. You know how you have your favorites out of or ones that just didn't jive with, what I was doing or whatever. So these are the papers that I have left from I gotta say, these I think I hung on to more because I did like them, not because I didn't. Yeah. The ones, there's one pad here, like this one wasn't one of my favorites, and then it's got the cigars on it, so there's just some here that were more geared toward not being my favorites. I'm just grabbing this and pulling these pads apart because they're all basically used up, and so I thought I would go ahead and finish off the job and pull them completely apart. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to try and figure out how I can get a hold of Tim Holtz paper again. I know they quit selling it, but I've seen it around online. I think it's just a matter of, finding who has it. Or who has some they'll sell. I really think it kind of stinks that they decided to quit producing it because it's such awesome paper. But okay, let's see here. I'm glad that I got it when I did. At least I got to, when I came into this 2 years ago, I didn't even know who Mr. Tim Holtz was. So for me, it was kind of like, it was all new to me. See, like this is the one with the swimming, boxing. That was the men's kit. I like this side okay, but this side I'm just like, it doesn't really do it for me, so I would probably look for ways to cover that up. And like I like this side, not so hot on this side. Not hot on this side. Actually, I'm not crazy about either, which is kind of funny because it's that dark blue, and me and blue, but yeah, I'm just not crazy about that one. Now this one I like. Some of them they just didn't go with what I wanted, and like they're like the whole page, and I wasn't really sure because the stuff I was making, was geared more toward the stuff I used them for. Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, it just depends on what you're doing and what'll work for you, kind of thing. And this one is still stuck together. Okay. So I don't even know. I think this video is going up on Friday. It's last Tuesday for me. I've already done 2 of this week's videos. Yay, I'm ahead of the game today, which is nice. I'm not usually. I do love that picture. I kind of like that, like as a poster on my wall. I just think it's cool. And some of them I didn't cut because I didn't use, because it was like, oh, I really don't want to tear that particular picture up. Yeah. Okay, now all of these I love. I love them all. And just really don't want to lose any of them. This was probably, out of all the pads that I got of his, I would say this was my favorite paper pad. I'm not going to do a bunch. All I'm doing today is I am going to make some journal page layouts. So on this one, I'm gonna trim off the top because I don't want to lose this picture, okay? And then on this one, I'm going to trim off the bottom because I'd rather keep that. Same here, I'm going to trim off of the bottom. Yeah. And what I did with this one here, I trimmed off the bottom on this one because I wanted to keep the top of this page. Okay, and then this side is like that. So I cut them down to the 6 by 9 because that's my normal size journal. And so that's why I did it like that. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit this at the 9 mark. Okay. I always have a tendency to not get this right where I need it to be, so I'm hoping I have it right where I need it to be against this piece, you know, the back piece. This one. So I'm hoping, I just finished the video for our Tall Skinny Journal in our collaboration, and this Friday, tomorrow, yeah, because this is next Friday. So yeah, tomorrow will be our first video. And right there, I'm gonna have to, it tore the paper, so I'm gonna have to distress that a little bit. But yeah, I have the first collaboration video for the month of August. Miss Tanya and Nanine invited some of us back again, praise God, to be with her, or to be with them, and that is such a blessing and privilege to be included, you know. I'm looking here to see if I like the bird, so I guess I'll trim into the feather. I think I'm gonna do, you know what I've never done, and I've had some papers ready for it, but I've never done it. I've never done a Tim Holtz journal, like all my papers being his, or, you know, stuff that's within his. You know, that was one of the things, I was kind of giggling about it here a while back, that I saw somebody ask or say, what did they say? Oh, it was in work that I was watching somebody's video, and I think that's what it was, and they commented that they never use different kits for what they do. They always, like, they'll use, like I did with the collaboration, they'll use one kit or a kit from, you know, a particular person or whatever, and they never mix papers. Like they don't really do that a lot, you know, and it's a challenge for them. And I was laughing to myself about it, because I don't know, I have learned through doing these collaborations how to do that now, how to actually focus myself in on one kit, because that's always been really hard for me. Because what I do is I grab from anything and everything that makes my eyes happy, and it feels like it matches the theme or the color scheme or the subject matter of what I'm working on, you know. And I never, even from the very beginning, I don't know why, but I never limited myself to, oh, I've got to work out of just this kit. It just never even came to me. And so the thought of other people doing that, it just made me giggle, because I'm like, really? Wow, that's weird to me. I never think about not using different stuff, except when I'm doing a design team project or the collaboration project, because then I try to respect and stay within the confines of that kit, you know. But for me, and I don't mean that word in a negative connotation, but the word confine, you know, you've got boundaries that you're staying within, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just, my brain, I guess, just doesn't work that way. I see a kit and go, ooh, I love that. I'll add that to this kit, and I'll add it to that kit, and I'll add this kit to that kit. And yeah, I just don't even think about it. So I've never done like a journal with just Tim Holtz papers, or focused mainly around a Tim Holtz theme, because you don't have to just use his papers. I mean, I could use his stencils and stamps, and this is really on here, and I don't want to tear that paper more than it already is. Sorry about this. I didn't know this rubber glue was going to be, it's from where the tablet was stuck together. But yeah, so that was an interesting observation, and I was thinking, it's taught me, I mean, it's helping me to learn how to be, because it kind of, for me, kind of makes me be, I don't want to say more creative, but creative in a different way, okay? Because I'm really creative when I'm using a bunch of different kits. However, I'm looking for my pad here. But when you're using different kits, I mean, when you're using different kits, you can kind of be all over the place, and when you're using just the one digital, or two digitals, like I was this last time in July, it helps it helped me to focus and get creative in a different way than I normally would. Does that make sense? Because I didn't feel like I was more creative, but it challenged me because of how my mind works. It was a challenge to me to do it like that. So, yeah. I hope you guys liked the Tall Skinny Journal. It was a lot of fun to do, and I haven't, of course, gotten it into the shop yet. Today is the same day as I recorded the flip through. So I had some lunch and snacked around a little bit, picked around like I do. I'm home too much during the day by myself. It's real easy to snack when you're home alone. Cordy told me the other day, he's like, I don't think I could stay home like you do and not. I would just, it would be ridiculous how much I would eat. And I said, it's ridiculous how much I eat. It's true. It's hard when you're here by yourself and there's just nothing to do but pick. I'm a picker anyway. I've always been a grazer in my eating habits, which is not good. And yeah. How many grazers out there I got? Show of hands. Other grazers? I know we're out there. We'll band together. We'll be accountable to each other. Amen? I have been praying about it, honestly, because it's just ridiculous. Like that. I have tried this week. I've really, really been focused on trying to eat. If I'm going to pick, at least picking at more fruit and more vegetables. Like today I ate celery instead of pretzel sticks, which is what I was eating. And then I ate, you know what? I just remembered what one of you told me. I think it was Miss Pammy. She's told me like 3 times and I never do it. To do like a, what you call it, indention on, I can't think of the word. You know what I'm saying. You guys know what I'm saying. To make a indention, and not indention. What is it? I guess, well, it is an indention, but that's not what this is. Score this so that it's easier to fold. And I had forgotten, so it doesn't tear like it would if you score it. Look at that. I didn't get a tear. Good job, Miss Pammy. I tried it. I finally remembered you'd said that. You've told me like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times now. Use the scoring board. So it doesn't, because I've complained about it every time probably. Anyway. Oh, I messed up my drawer. That's the other reason I don't use the scoring board, because I have it in such a way that it's kind of awkward to get to. And I don't really have much of a choice with it. With my, my limited space that we talk about quite often. Okay. The struggle is real, you guys. I'm serious. Okay. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that paper. Isn't it just beautiful? And you got the birds. Oh, and I went off just slightly. Figures. We're just going to trim. I'm just going to trim it off. I am not going to worry about it. There we go. Alright, now, that one's going to be smaller than the others. That's okay too. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. So, what I was going to do, I have like all these different cards that I've had forever, and then I have some plants, you know, some different fun plants I have that are kind of really, they're from his Halloween collection, so they're not haunted or anything, but they're darker and more neutral and look kind of grungy, you know, and I love that. And then I've got all the wonderful cards that I just think are so much fun. And I was thinking I could make some of these, and then we also, guys, we have this whole, look at this whole bag is full of Tim Holtz, like everything, okay? And then I also have this little box that's got, I haven't used them in age, but it's got all my little minis over here, all these fun little things. And technically somewhere here, I'm not sure where, I think it's in one of my boxes over there, I also have all of like his fussy cuts that come in those little packages, which is like what this is. And we could also use some of these cards if we wanted. I've never used them. So yeah, I was just thinking, I don't know, let's decorate some pages and have a little fun. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've got all these different, I've got like these really fun, you know, pieces that are just sitting in there. They're not getting used. And I want to have a little play and make this a Tim Holtz Junk Journal Pages Day. I don't know. I'm just looking here to see. I think I'm going to use more of a neutrally page. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a bunch of different pictures, and oh my gosh, so much stuff I've cut out of different books. I'll hit the cards that you get in there that are all, they're the actual pages. Oh, and I love this thing. I don't know why, this chemical laboratory. I think I have actually not meant to hoard this thing, but I think I've hoarded this for whatever reason. I don't know. But I love it. And I was thinking, you know what? You need to use this as a pocket or something. You need to have some fun and just put it down somewhere so that you can have it in one of your journals, you know? It would make a really cute corner pocket. And then you could put some of these in it, you know what I mean? I'd like to kind of use it as a tuck, simply because I just think it's fun. I'll just add some brown, you know me and my silly, I hate to see the white back of anything. I could actually glue just some paper. It's really thick though. It could technically be a journaling card on its own because of how thick it is. But we could also glue some paper, some brown coffee dyed paper to the back and make this a card. That would be cute. Let's see here. I just thought it'd be fun to do some stuff and maybe get inspired together a little bit, you know. Nothing big today, just, I don't know, it's kind of a craft with me, chat with me. I'm feeling halfway plausibly decent today, which is nice. I do have a headache, but you know what? I've kind of been having them lately. And I'm drinking water. That's all I'm drinking, guys. I've stuck to the whole, remember I told you the other day I was having palpitations? So I did stick to the water thing I talked to you guys about. And it seemed to really help. I actually think I'm gonna do like a pocket page and like just use these little cards as little pockets around the whole, just kind of around the whole page. I've never done that in a layout. I'm always so, I don't know, I do the same thing a lot, and I'm trying to kind of just try different stuff. And that, I know this is not exciting or anything, but I have all this stuff and I've not used it, and I love multiple pockets on a page, so I think in a pocket page that would look cute. So anyway, yeah, but what I did was I have made sure, I'm gonna do this as a side pocket. I've made sure to drink nothing but water, okay? And the first couple of nights, by nighttime, I still had palpitation. But as of last night, I didn't have them, and I haven't had any today, all day. So I think it was getting that aspartame out of my system, because I do believe that it was the aspartame that was causing the palpitations. The reason I think that is because last year in June, you guys had not met me yet. When you first met me, actually I had just met you guys when I started that program where I got off of all, if anybody out there who's been with me from like the get-go, you'll remember I started a program where I had gotten off of all funky, you know, sugars and all that stuff. And I was on a special diet, and I lost about 17 pounds. I was doing good, but it was a very restrictive type of, at least for me, it was very restrictive. And I wasn't able to stick with it fully, and which is a bummer. But anyway, no excuses. That's just the way it was. But anyway, what did happen though was when I got off of wheat, I was, processed wheat. I was eating sprouted wheat bread instead of processed wheat bread. I was eating no fake sugar at all, in candy, gum, any of it. I just kind of pulled back away from sugar and got my sugar through fruit and, you know, just naturally. And through, like, I ate peanut butter, or not peanut butter, but I ate like, what do you call it? Almond butter and stuff like that, cashew butter. And so that really worked, and all of my palpitations stopped, everything, okay? So that is the biggest reason why I'm saying the aspartame, I think the fake sugars is what started up my palpitations again, because that's the last time I cut all of those out of my diet, they left. And so here I am, and again, I'm going to put this down a little bit further, sorry guys. Here I am again, feeling marginally better as far as those, I mean, actually very much better as far as those go. So like I said, I still have a little headache, but yeah, so anyways, it's water for me right now, at least. I did discover a, what do you call it? A stevia-based sweetener that's flavored for my water, which is pretty good. I mean, they're not the best, but this would look kind of cool here. They're not the absolute best, but they are good. I'm kind of doing this as like a, like this is a chemical lab, and then we've got botany and kind of botanical, and then I have no idea who R.O. Birch with best wishes from Chesterton, September 1920. I don't know who this is. Some of you might know who this is. I don't know, but I'm putting him on this page because he kind of has that professorish look, and that's what I want. I want a professorish look. Is that a word? Professorish? I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it's not. That's okay. That's okay. Here we go. And what I was thinking was I would maybe do some stamping with my my mushroom stamps and stuff on the edges, and just having some fun, guys. Just having a little fun. Hopefully inspiring some of you to try something fun. Doesn't have to be this, but you never know. I think there's multiple ways. I mean, I know, I don't think there, I know there's multiple ways to do really cool pages in our journals. And I saw a video the other day, I don't remember who it was, but she was doing a video on ideas for journal pages, and I was like, oh, I could do one of those. Because, you know, I mean, it's not always easy to think about what you want to do for a spread, for a layout, and you got all this stuff, and it's kind of overwhelming sometimes. I mean, at least it is for me. I don't know, am I the only one? I saw a lady, show of hands, I always say that to you guys, that's kind of become my theme, show of hands, but I saw a lady on one of the channels, and she mentioned that, you know, she was talking about her mojo, basically, and she said most days, and it was somebody, oh, who was it, Preston, her last name's Preston, I can't remember her first name, y'all would know her probably. She was mentioning that she walks into her studio or her craft room, and she is like, oh, most of the time, I don't even know what I want to do. That's how I feel. I felt so good to hear her say that. I mean, I know everybody goes through that, but when you're doing videos, you kind of feel like you should be thinking of, you should be the one that's inspiring everybody. You should be the one, you know, there's that little bit of pressure there. I mean, even though you know you're not perfect, and you know that other people are going to be an inspiration to you. I totally accept that. You guys know, I always tell you when I just remembered I did not put Gail's video in this last Monday's video. I've got to do that. But, you know, it's like, I know I get these random thoughts out of nowhere, right? But I'm thinking, you know, it's still that little bit of feeling of I need to be, like, I see Pam and go, oh, she's got a new idea every single day. She's never out of ideas. I heard Tina mention that one time about Pam on Paper Outpost, that she's got more ideas than anybody I've ever seen in my life. And I feel the same way about Pam. I'm like, oh my gosh, do you ever run out of ideas? It's just insane. And now, okay, so this is boring. I mean, it's not exciting or anything, but it's just, I was thinking, let's do a little pocket layout. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, right? And it's just kind of fun. Now I'm going to pull out some goodies. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, Pam's got the best ideas for the littlest dumb things. I mean, I say dumb, and I mean that with the most respect. They're these little things that we go, what? How did she think of that? And, you know, she's just super creative. I mean, I'm very, very, very impressed with her that way. I just really think she's awesome. And, yeah, I do. And that girl can chatter in the funnest way and make you not get, you know, like bored, and just chatter the whole time you're with her. And she's just awesome. So I love her. I do. I love Pam. So if you ever see my videos, Pam, I just love you, honey. I think you're awesome, and a beautiful lady as well. So, but I was thinking, you know, I feel like I'm supposed to be like that, like always thinking of new things and not running out of ideas. And I got to be honest, I come in my living room and I look at my desk and go, ugh, what am I going to do today? You know, what are we going to do today? So if you feel that way, you know, just know you're not alone. It just blessed me to hear her say that, because I thought, you know, and I know she's like a major player in our community, and it made me feel better to know that I'm not the only one who doesn't always feel like I have an idea when I walk in my crafting room. So I am using these because this is the only like botanical type kit that I have, and I just thought it would be cute to do on this setup, you know, the way this is. So we'll see, right? If it looks stupid, I apologize in advance. I was just thinking he kind of looks like a person who would have gone out and done some type of specimens and botanical work, and, you know, working outside. And Now, I don't know, I have my field label thingy is, I wonder if it's in here and it just fell off, I hope. I do know that the piece that has the dots is in my little drawer because I use it so much, and the piece that, oh, I think I found it. Wait, maybe? Yes, I found it. Yay! And the piece that has also got my, what is it called? I can't think of the word. I'm looking for the right word. The writing. It's in here as well. I have it. My little drawer that I've got like all my little faves. Those two are a part of my favorite batch, and I don't ever like to misplace them, so I keep them here. So anyways, I love this little kit, and I wish that I could get more of his stamps because I just think they're a lot of fun. I'm just randomly stamping all over because I don't know why. I just thought it would look cute. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But we'll see, right? We will see. And then I have all these fun stamps with the mushrooms on them, which are always cute. I gotta wipe these off. They get so dusty and they lose their stick. Okay. We're gonna put some script around the page here and there. Oh, I went across his face. I did not mean to do that. That was kind of stupid. I didn't mean to do that. That's a bummer. I'm bummed now. I don't know what I was thinking when I did that. Okay. Yep, I'm irritated. Just so y'all know. Tara screwed up. All right. Now, I was thinking, do I want to do these in black? I think I do, yeah. I was going to say green, but I'm changing my mind now. And I hope, you know what, I have a piece, oh gosh, I don't even know where it is. Let me see, what have I done? I have foam somewhere here. Ah, I see it. All right, it's my little soccer foam. I want to use it because I have a feeling, oh gosh, I have a feeling I'll mess these up. There. Now I'm going to do different ones on this page. So I'm going to kind of put these in different places here. Okay. Just making sure my foam was under the right spot there. Since I have 3 of these, right. I love mushrooms. Do y'all love mushrooms? I heard someone say that the other day. She's like, why do we all love mushrooms so much? They are so awesome. And I was like, yes, they are. That's why. Oh, I didn't put the foam. Shoot. But you know, it's true. They're so cool. I think it was Pam was saying that. But it's very true. We're all drawn to mushrooms. They look so awesome. They really do. This one came out nice. No foam either. What do you know? Okay. Very pretty. Now see, I kind of think this is fun, except for his face. Let it go. Let it go, Tara. Let it go. It's all right. You can do it over next time and make it better. I do want to do these little short guys because they're cute. All right. Oops. Bring my foam over here so I'm sure I'm getting them on there. So with this, I didn't glue any people, which is what I normally do. I didn't put any, you know, fancy, fussy cutting of anything. I just kind of went with it. So yeah, you know, I just wanted to see what I could create with the pieces of paper I had. Yeah, I like it. It's fun. And I finally got to use my little chemical laboratory thing as a pocket, which I would not have thought that was how I would end up using it, but I'm glad I did. Now the fun part. This is for me the funnest part. If some of you have this kit, you might know what I'm talking about. I love the dots. I love splatters. Love splatters like everybody. We all love them. Whatever it is about them, they really bring everything together, you know. And it's almost like that with, it doesn't seem to even matter what you put them on. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like we do with our art, you know, glitter. It's so funny how they make everything seem finished and look fun. So yeah. I love it. It's kind of a fun page, you know. And now I can use, like just some small little cards. I can create actually out of those really small, these small cards, but also I turned sideways, you know, turned upwards. Or we can use, I just don't ever think there's enough splatter, so you'll just see me cover the whole page. But we can also use the cards that came out of these scrapbook, you know, pamphlets or pads. There, that to me that is adorable. I love it. Other than that, I know I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I hate when I screw stuff up. So now I'm thinking, what time is it? Okay. Now I'm thinking that it would be fun to grab, like I said, some of these little cards. I've got all these small cards I have cut out from these pads. So everything is Timmy. Everything is Tim Holtz. And we can pick these, or I've got others. We've still got, what do you call it? Oh, and we've got the tall, skinny ones. And then we've got these small ones we just used for these pockets. And we can use the bigger ones to go into this pocket. Yeah, so fun stuff. Fun. I was looking here really quick because I wanted to see the ones I had from, oh, here they are, from my, yeah, like these. I love these so much, and I haven't gotten to use them, and they're so pretty. Probably, and then there's some taller ones. Probably just wouldn't even do anything with them. Just use them like they are, you know. So, oh, I love that one. That's my favorite page. Honestly, it really is. I just love his picture. I should just cut his picture out and put it on there. Praise God. You know I'm going to hoard that because I think it's my only one. Yep. Yeah, I actually saved, I think I have my last page of this particular, that particular pad, and yeah. Oh man, I just stuck that in black. Why did I do that? Because I'm being dingy. Let's try that again, alright? There we go. So it's just going to be really dark brown on this one, okay? Is that alright? It'll come out of it here in a sec. It'll warm back up to vintage photo, but so this can be just a little journal card, and I don't know if it'll fit. I might have to trim it down a little bit. Let's see. I probably should have checked before I did all this. Let me see. Oh, yep, it's a little bit too wide. However, it can fit in here. So I will stick it in there. And then on these, now these are smaller, it looks like. Yeah, these will fit. Look at that. So cute. I still am going to trim just the teeniest, tiniest bit off the edge on both sides because it's a little bit tight. So these are perfect little journal cards to use. I actually had started kind of a grungy journal, I don't know, last year actually when we first started the channel, and I just hadn't done anything with it. It's sitting in a drawer over here, and it's just sitting there waiting for me to mess with it, you know. So I'm wondering how much of these sweet little cards I would have to cut off, because I really would like to have, let me see, probably more than that. Yep. I'd just like to see some of these little squares used in this, because this side is good for journaling, you know. But anyway, I had started, yeah, that's getting there, almost there, a journal that was grungy, and I had done some Tim Holtz type spreads in that one, for that one. But technically I had not, oh, it fits in there nice. Let's see, how high is it? I had not done anything with it yet. And so yeah, I think I'll put it in that top one. Oops, I totally cut that crooked. Dum da dum dum. I'm just kidding. I am still crooked. All right. So I wrote something yesterday. I've been writing again a little bit. And always feels good when I sit down and write. I love to write. And I always get encouraged to do it when I talk to my son because of his book and everything, you know. He's so animated, and it makes me hunger for it, you know what I mean, when I talk to him. So yeah, so that was nice that I got to do that. And then let's see here, we want to put, which one would go nice in here? These are the tall ones of that. No, we are not using you, sir. That's the other one I love, is this page out of that scrapbook pad. Oh, this one's kind of fun. Let's do this one. Just a teeniest tiny bit more. But yeah, so I wrote a little bit yesterday. Other than junk journaling, in the comments, let me know, what do you guys like to do other than junk journal and crafting? You know, what other things do you enjoy, like painting, writing, crochet, knit, you know. I'm wondering if any of these would look good. I don't think on this one they would. I think what we have is good with the stamping, personally, on this layout. I like this. It's fun. It's different, you know, than what I normally do, which is always fun to do. Yeah, I haven't crocheted in a long time. I can knit as well, but I'm much more of a crocheter. Love to crochet. I actually started a blanket for myself here last year, or a year before. I don't know now, it's been a minute. And I sat it down because I got so involved with what we do within our, you know, junk journaling, that I just was like, nothing else matters. I couldn't do anything else. I was so excited about junk journals. I'm not burned out on junk journals or up on, you know, the art that we do, the crafting we do to get to a junk journal being finished, but I feel a little like, I don't know, a little burnt out as far as this being my all and all, you know, this is all I do. Yeah, I'm starting to be like, okay, I can do other things as well now without feeling or without missing it too much, because yeah, it's just not as prevalent for me now as it was. Okay, I'm just bringing this down a hair. Did I say tear? I meant hair, a hair. Let's see. I don't mind if it pokes up a little bit, but this is very, very tight. So that means that this one is like cut. Here's what I do when I have it way too tight. I grab like a, this one's been used by my honey. Here, I'll grab this. I grab like a super flat, you know, like palette knife, like this in this case. But something really flat, and I kind of go in and loosen the inside where the glue pushed itself out so much that it left me no space. Let's see. There we go. That's better. Not perfect, but it's better. We're going to bring this down again just a little bit. And you know what else I could do to really kind of refine these too is I could round off my corners like I like, which will make these look a little bit more like little cards, journal cards. There we go. That one looks good, like that. So I hope you guys felt inspired today with something you saw, or maybe just wanted to sit down and do some something a little different with your supplies. That's what I've talked about in the recent past, not shopping as much. I'm definitely going back into my supplies and going, oh wow, you know, or my happy mails, and pulling out things that I haven't worked with in a while, or that I've never worked with, because I loved them when I bought them, but then I didn't really do anything with them, you know. So there's my spread. It's fun. I have 5 pockets. You can, you know, fill them with, you could make these into tags. I just decided to use everything from my Tim Holtz kits to do this. And I like the way it turned out. It wasn't difficult. It was just kind of creative to use stamps and you know, fill in the blank and give the page more of a theme. So yeah, you could use stamps to do that if you wanted. You could use pieces of paper that were more geared around food or kitchen, and then you could stamp with food, and you know what I mean, and make it look like a little recipe type page, or really cute, you know, vintagey recipes and stuff, or you know, whatever. You could do ladies, or you could do romance, or you can do insects, or yeah. So just some fun stuff. I was just thinking, I was looking here, I don't know if any of these would be for this particular. I have all these adorable, thanks to Miss Vanessa, I have all these adorable fun mushroom stickers, and I was thinking, would any of these like go good on here, because they're just, oh my gosh, look at these, they're just adorable. I love the red ones. I was thinking I could put one over in this corner just for fun. You know how if you had you have your composition books and you want to, there we go. You have your little composition books and you like decorate the page or your front of your book and stuff. Well, you could decorate it with stickers and stuff like that. These are stickers, right? I'm sure they are. They're thick. I can feel that they're stickers. I just can't peel it off. Just give me a second here, guys. Just bear with me. There we go. And they're like, these are like a vellum sticker too, so they kind of, they're a little bit see-through, so. Oh yeah, that's fun. Let me get that on there straight though. Oh, come on, T. Seriously. There. I'm still crooked. Girlfriend? Alright, there. Oh, I like that. That's cute, see? It's just fun. Just a fun page. I love it. Vanessa, thank you so much for those stickers. I do really, really, really like them a lot. I was thinking on this one that one of these would be cute as well. I love this little guy, but this has yellow, so I'm thinking that maybe I should use something with some yellow in it, maybe, or more of a yellow tone. Do I have any? Well, this one is. That one's fun. Let's do this one. Yeah. Just so much fun. Oh, and you guys, I was going to tell you, Cordy is going to talk to his boss, hopefully today, about all the stuff that's been going on and discuss with him, you know, the fact that he's been being penalized because he's doing good work and he doesn't feel that's fair. So, yeah, I'll let you guys know how it went. Like I said, today is the last Tuesday for you guys. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Oh my gosh, I love it. I sound like my kids when they I love it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, guys. Well, I'm going to close out for today. This was fun. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being with me. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and support my channel by liking the video. And if you can throw in a heart or a thumbs up in the comments, that'd be awesome too, because that just pushes the videos out. And if you're not a subscriber and part of Tara's Take family, please consider becoming a part of our family, because I really, really enjoy all of you very much, and I hope that you enjoy what we do here. I love you, and God bless you, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks. Bye-bye.